Hey everyone, today we have another everyday practice. These are classes that are quite short, that you can do at any time of the day, and there's no particular movement focus. We're just moving in a way that feels good. We're theming this class around the concept that yoga is not only amazing for our physicality, but also how it's amazing to train our mind and to find focus. So this is what we're going to be channeling in our practice today. And of course, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, give it a subscribe if you haven't already. We're going to start in a kneeling position in Virasana. So sinking hips on top of the heels, lifting tall through the spine, softening the shoulders and closing the eyes down. Starting to breathe a little deeper into the belly and the ribs and the upper chest, 3-part breath. And then as you exhale, feeling the breath come out through the nose, lungs getting smaller, ribs closing in, belly pulling back, chest softening. And before we begin to move, we're going to take 10 breaths together. You're going to count them in your own time, but I guess your challenge is to see how long you can keep your focus on your breaths. See if you can make it all the way up to 10 in your own time. Make these breaths really slow. And once you've counted to 10, just releasing the count of the breath, noticing how that felt for you, if it felt really challenging or if it felt pretty easy. We're going to retest this at the end of our practice after we've done a little bit of movement to see how movement can help us gain more focus. Use your next breath in, pull your chest through, arch your back, lift up the chin. As you exhale, round the back. Tuck the chin in towards the chest. Inhale, pull through, open up. Exhale, round. 2 more. Squeeze your shoulder blades towards each other, feel the collarbones broaden. Exhale, feel the shoulder blades widen. Almost like you're trying to pull the shoulders towards your ears. Let's go 1 more. Use your next breath in, lift the arms up, extend your spine. As you exhale, cactus out the elbows. Sweep your hands down and up, breathe in. Exhale, open. 2 more, inhale. Feel free to make these a little bigger if you want. Maybe you scoop a little more forward. Let's take a side bend. Inhale, left hand reaches high. Exhale, lean up and over. Maybe you scoop down and forward. Inhale, right hand lifts. Exhale, side bend, rolling the right shoulder back. Couple more times in your own breath. And I encourage you to kind of free flow this. If there are any particular movements that feel really good in the body, then maybe you head there. Whew, that was a good crack. Always most satisfying getting a little spinal sound. Reach both arms out. Inhale, turn your palms up. Maybe you even keep rotating until the palms or the thumbs turn down. As you exhale, round your back. Imagine your cat pose as you inwardly rotate your hands, palms facing to the sky, maybe even more forward. Inhale, open up. Squeeze shoulder blades together. Exhale, round. 1 more. Nice. Shake out the hands, lift yourself up. Let's come into downward facing dog. Plant the hands down, tuck onto the toes, lift your hips up and back. Maybe you pedal out the feet here, dropping one heel down and the other heel down. And with our asana practice, we're able to kind of move into the mind in a state of focus by moving our body. Traditionally, movement is kind of used as a tool, as a tool, a practice that is done before meditation, helping to focus the mind, to kind of detox the body of any disease or any ailments, any sickness, so that we can sit in meditation for longer. It is not the end goal, if you're looking at it from a more traditional perspective, but more of a process. Use your next breath in, walk your feet forward, come straight into halfway lift, hands to shins, push away from your legs, feet underneath the hips, and then as you exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Rise up through standing, push the feet down, breathe in as you lift your arms up above your head. As you exhale, Tadasana, hands by the sides. Squeeze the glutes, a little tuck of the tailbone here, but a lift through the chest. Breathe in as you lift your arms up. As you exhale, dive it forward, Uttanasana. Halfway lift, inhale, squeeze your shoulder blades back. As you exhale, hands down, step back. Plank position. Breathe in, shift your weight forward. As you exhale, Chaturanga, tuck the elbows in, come down onto your belly. Untuck toes for cobra, breathing in, squeezing glutes, lifting high. And then as you exhale, lower down. Let's try that one more time. Longer hold at the top, breathe in. Maybe you stay here or point the toes, push through the tops of the feet to lift the knees off. Upward facing dog. Keep squeezing your shoulder blades back, lifting up through the center of the chest. Take another inhale. As you exhale, lift up and back, downward facing dog. Ardha Mukha Svanasana. From here, reach your right toes towards the sky, three-legged dog. Inhale through the nose. As you exhale, roll forward, right knee towards the right elbow. Step the right foot outside the right hand. Inhale, right hand reaches to the sky, twisted lunge. As you exhale, reach the right hand back down. Maybe you bend the right elbow and it might touch the ground. Maybe not. Let's try that 3 more times. Inhale, lift up, turn the chest to the right side. Exhale, come down. 2 more. Keep the back leg really nice and long, but at any point if you want to, you can bring the left knee down to the ground. Reach the right hand up, stay here. If you felt like a little more, you could come up onto left fingertips. Maybe even the left hand hovers from the ground. Try squeeze your inner thighs towards each other. Right hand comes behind the back towards the left hip. Keep rolling the right shoulder back. Left hand, if it's off the ground, you're just going to hold onto the right wrist and try pull it down a little more. 1 more breath. Left knee comes down. Keep your right hand where it is, but reach the left hand high as you turn the chest to the front. Inhale, push up a little. As you exhale, little back bend. Left elbow bends. Try bring the left hand behind your neck. And maybe you stay here. You could take the right hand up to hug onto the left elbow. Or if you felt like more, try reach your right fingertips behind your back so that it meets the left hand. Inhale, lift up tall. As you exhale, keep the arms where they are as you shift your hips back. Lift up your right toes, right leg lengthens, and it's a little hinge forward, Adho Hanumanasana, but really, really small. We want to keep the spine not long. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, shift back. 1 more. Release the hands to the ground. Just simply frame out the foot. You might take a little wiggle each side. And then shift your weight forward, frame out your right foot. Tuck your left toes, lift the left knee off, breathe in. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left toes sweep high. Exhale, roll forward, left knee to left elbow. Step the left foot outside the left hand. Breathe in, left hand reaches up to the sky, twisted lunge. Exhale, left hand or left elbow towards the ground, lizard lunge. Let's go 3 more. Pulling the right shoulder underneath as you twist, left shoulder on top. Getting into the space of the hips, the spine, maybe the right hip flexors. Next time your left hand is lifted, hold. You can stay here. Remember, you can always bring the right knee down. If you felt like a little more, come up onto right fingertips. Maybe you even hover the right hand off. Really roll the left shoulder back. Left hand comes behind towards the right hip. And if your right hand is hovering off the ground, try hold onto the wrist and pull the wrist down just a little more. Nice. Keep the left hand where it is. Right knee comes down to the ground. Inhale, turn the chest to the front as you lift your right hand high. Exhale, maybe a little back bend. Anjaneyasana. You can bend the right elbow here. Maybe you just stay like this. Left hand could come up to the right elbow to meet it. Or maybe the left hand scoops underneath in between the shoulder blades. Try push your head back against the right elbow. Hold for your breath in. As you exhale, hinge your hips back just a little. Lengthen your left leg. Lift the left toes. Soft bend of the knee. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, shift back. 1 more. And then release the hands down to the ground. Frame out the front foot. Maybe there's a wiggle. Shift your weight forward, frame out your left foot, tuck back toes, breathe in. As you exhale, step back, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Breathe in, roll forward, high plank. Exhale, bend to the elbows. Inhale to your back bend of choice. Maybe cobra, maybe up dog. As you exhale, ground to the knees, hips back to heels, child's pose for 2 breaths. And then roll yourself up. Slide the soles of the feet together, knees out wide, Baddha Konasana, bound angle pose. Inhale, lift up tall, maybe hold on to the ankles. And then as you exhale, let's fold forward. So you're pressing the elbows down onto the insides of the legs if they meet. No stress or no pressure for this to happen. Slight tuck of the chin. Slow the breath down. One more breath. And walk yourself up. Let's come into a seat again. Could be cross-legged, could be kneeling, could even be on your back. Long spine. Close the eyelids. And just like we did at the very beginning, let's take 10 really slow breaths. Try count the breaths, the number in your mind. And if you lose the count, that's okay. Try come back to it once you've acknowledged that floating away. And then just releasing the breath count. Letting go of any tension that has arisen within the mind or within the body. Relaxing the eyebrows and the eyelids and the jaw. Noticing any difference between the first time you sat and counted and just now. Remember, it's with consistent practice over a long period of time where we can really start to see the impacts of our yoga. Not just physically within our muscles and our joints and our ability to breathe with more control and ease, but within the mind and within the heart. Let's finish with a breath. Inhale through the nose, lift up tall. Exhale through the mouth, sigh it out. And then roll yourself up. Thank you, my friends. I hope you enjoyed the practice. Let me know how you found it, and remember, give it a thumbs up or subscribe if you haven't already. And I look forward to moving with you again sometime soon, whether that's here on YouTube or on Patreon, where we have some longer classes. I'll see you again soon.